That was Drake and JB Blockboy, Look Alive. You're tuned into The Current. Y'all know what it is. Fridays, Yasmin the Empress. We got special co-host here, Shay, Blinkfly owner, and we have Little D, Wildlife Productions, owner of Galaxy and Secrets. We're going to get an exclusive interview with them today. Get a little familiar with them in case you guys didn't know. I know because they're popping all over social media. I see them all up and down my timeline. We're going to start with Shay. Shay, tell the people hello. Let them know where they can find your social media and everything.
Hi, I'm Shay. I own an eyelash company, Blinkfly, at underscore Blinkfly on Instagram, blinkfly.com.
No, I said .com.
Oh,
I was being your hype man.
Blinkfly.com. Okay. And you can go on there to purchase eyelash strips, book appointments with me for individual eyelashes. I do ombre eyebrows, and I have my own brand of individual mink lashes for eyelash artists. So
that was a great introduction. So, where are you from, Jay?
I'm from Pittsburgh, the Garfield area.
The Garfield area? So she's from the east side. And how long you been in the lash business, and what got you started?
Oh, okay. So I celebrated 6 months 2 months ago, so 8 months, and yay, I'm a newbie. I'm doing big things.
Can't tell. Can't tell.
I got started. It was kind of organic the way that I got started. I've been getting my eyelashes done for about 2 years, and my last lash tech that I was in nursing school, and I was kind of talking to her about me needing a hobby because once I started clinicals, I was gonna have to forfeit my 9 to 5 job, because it's during the day. And she suggested that I learn eyelash extensions. I never thought to do it. I wasn't the type to see other people doing stuff and be like, I could do it too. She just kind of suggested it. So I was like, okay, cool, why not? So I trained, I got good. It started out me working for her. And then she suggested that I do my own thing because when I came out, I was getting a lot of clientele just based off, I guess, who I was, And she was like, well, you seem to be doing good. We're not getting you any clients. Do your own thing. I'm like, cool. But I was kind of nervous because I never planned to run my own thing. But I was glad, I have a personality to run my own business. And I've always been into marketing and business and stuff like that. So long story short, I called my mom. She actually came up with Blinkfly, the name, my mother. Okay. And I liked it. It was different. It was unique. It felt like me, I consider myself a fly girl and stuff. So I called somebody to do a logo. I got it made, put it out there, and that's kind of how it got started.
You've been booming ever since.
Yeah,
So your journey at Blinkfly, a lot of people see it and they probably think it was super easy for you, and you didn't have any challenges or anything. Were there any challenges that you had to overcome in order to be as successful as you are?
Oh, definitely. So I honestly think this is funny. So I think the reason why my friend wanted me to do my own thing, I was good when I started, right? But I didn't know how to do volume lashes. And she had sent me, the only client she ever sent me to was a fill-in. She was out of town. So I went, and the girl had on volume. I can only do classics. I kind of screwed her up, right? So I'm like, shoot.
I wonder if she's watching.
Listen, whatever. To this day, I don't feel other people's work, and I suggest other lash techs don't. Most don't. If you come to me with someone else's work, I remove them and start a whole new application, just because everybody does different, and it's hard to go in after someone else. So that was a challenge. And giving out a lot of freebies. In the beginning, when I didn't like my work, I'm the type of person, I'm not going to make you pay for something that I don't even approve of. So in the beginning, I would do something you know what, that's not my best work. I'm not going to charge you for this one. Come back, I'll do it again, So those were kind of startup things that I went through.
Now you done mastered it all.
Yeah, I'm
you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
So how has life changed for you since Blinkfly?
Life changed.
Business-wise, work ethic-wise.
Yeah, well, I dropped out of nursing school because I just decided I don't really want to work for anybody. I like being my own boss. I'm really bossy. So, and I have an eye for just being creative in business and marketing and stuff like that. So I'm like, why do this when I can just kind of take what I have and run with it and do big things with it. So my life has changed because I stopped being a student. I was able to give up my 9 to 5 job because my clientele got so crazy that I was able to sustain myself just by doing eyelashes. So that was major.
That's the goal right there.
Exactly.
Ownership is key if y'all don't know already. We're moving into new times where it's just better to work for yourself. Instead of collecting pennies from big corporations, but that's another topic. Next question. What other services do you provide? Because I see you do ombre brows too.
Yeah. So that's basically it. Eyelash extensions and eyebrows, semi-permanent eyebrow shading. Like I
was
said.
Was it easy to learn that?
No, I wouldn't say easy. With all of this stuff is more so like practice. Once you learn it, you know what I mean, you can take the information, but it's just practice makes perfect. You know what I mean? So learning it was not hard. There was challenges with that as well. Going too deep, learning how to like hold the needle, so you're not cutting people and stuff like that. But and then I have eyelash strips, which I'm wearing now.
Yeah, see,
and I bought
your store thing now. Yes, she
brought
me some. Can't wait to put them on.
Yep.
I'm gonna definitely Instagram so y'all know, see how fly they look.
Exactly.
And what's next for Shay or Blink Fly?
What's next? Well, right now I'm trying to like do a promo tour, and this is kind of like the kickoff. So, going on tour, doing interviews, just trying to get my name out there. I have a show in LA that I'm doing at a fashion show. It's with Black China's best friend, so they'll all be out there. That's pretty dope.
Yes, that's exciting.
People. Yeah, I'm trying to use my connections. I am kind of connected,
Gotta use them connections, girl.
So that's just what's next, just getting my name out there on a bigger scale, so I can make more money. And then I'm going into training. I'm going to start my own academy, which I'm going to wait till that's like perfect
that's
before
great.
I start. A lot of people ask me to train them. I'm a perfectionist, so I could train somebody if I want.
But you want to make sure you're all the way.
I want to be official because I'm official. It's not just like a book me chick. Like this is official. I'm here to stay. We're doing big things. So.
And what advice would you give someone who's looking to start their own business but really like not too sure if they should?
I feel like just put yourself out there. You know what I mean? I feel like in business it's a constant state of revision. Mm-hmm. So if you got a logo, put it out there. If you don't like it, you can always tweak it, do new things. For me, I wanted to get my website up so that I can start selling my lashes. It wasn't the best. It wasn't what I wanted, but I put it out there. I just revised it. It looks great. So just put yourself out there and worry about, perfecting it later. Don't kind of just hang yourself up
too much. Don't think too much about it.
Yeah.
How you mess stuff up. I was just saying that earlier, like, because there's a couple things I want to do, but I'm just like, if I think about it too much, then I'm going to like, probably not, it's not going to be as good as if I would have just organically just did it when I first thought of it.
Exactly. And that's how I go about things. Like everything is organic. And that's why I put an emphasis on the fact that like now I see a lot of girls doing eyelash extensions and stuff like that. And a lot of other things. And people do stuff just by seeing other people do it and become successful. And they're like, oh, I can do that. Even like with club promotions. Like you're like, oh, I want to promote parties, but that might not be your thing. You're just doing it because somebody else want to do it. The way it came about for me was just organic and it flowed. Everything just flowed. So I knew it was what I should have been doing.
Yeah, that's good. That's well, I congratulate you because ever since I first seen Blink Fly, it's like been on like nonstop popping like all the time.
Thank you.
And that's something Pittsburgh needs. And the fact that you take your business seriously and you like your packaging, like everything about your business is just very professional.
Thank you.
And I look forward to seeing you go like as far as you can with it.
Thank you so much. Me too.
And I appreciate your interview. I appreciate you coming today.
Thank you for having me.
And one more time, your social media.
At _BlinkFly and BlinkFly on Facebook, blinkfly.com.
Blinkfly.com. Make sure y'all go check her out. Next, we have Lil D Y Live Production. Some people probably think it's Wiley, but it's Y Live.
I definitely understand why. Yeah, you gotta get that space. Yeah, Instagram didn't have it, baby.
Where'd you get that name from?
Me and my friends, we always used to say that. It was just, how people say keep it real. We used to be like wild, you know what I mean?
I like that. You turned it into a successful business. So where are you from?
I'm from the east side of the area, Homewood. Grandparents was from there. They were into the bar business, so
What you
that's
been
where
got
I'm
into?
from.
And how old are you?
I'll be 31 next
31.
the next 2 weeks.
I'm glad
June
you didn't ask me
22nd,
that
party at the
question.
Galaxy Lounge.
Not supposed to ask women how
You're
old
not
they
supposed
are.
to ask women,
Good
so I didn't
job.
ask. And I asked him because I know he's young, a young entrepreneur, male, so I know males aren't, afraid to tell their ages because they're proud to be, young
Right.
and popping. What made you get into the nightlife entertainment?
Like I was saying, my granddad, his name was Earl. So early on, he owned Earl the Pearls, Denise and
Okay.
Earls, and we owned back in the day the Taboo. Now it was called the Hollywood Club. So we were naturally in the Homewood area. We're in the club. So when I became of age, I started off as the janitor, as they made me, and
Okay.
I rose my way through the ranks to be a manager and a promoter. And eventually, my dad's getting ready to retire. So
Are you about to take over the whole empire?
we,
About
we're gonna make it
about
do
to-
what it do.
No, that's right. So what was do you remember your first big event that you ever thrown? And what was that like for you?
All right, there was two of them. I think the first one had to do with being First Friday because I remember Wim used to have the First Fridays, and it was a big deal in the city. It was like going out of town to party. And I was living on the south side at the time, and then one day Wim just wasn't there no more. They had knocked it down, and I could remember seeing the view, and I thought it was a good view. But even more than that, I remember like, let me go holler at Whammo and see if I could bring, because that coincided when I just had took over being manager. So I said, if I can get Whammo a part of this and make our thing the official First Friday, that's something to stand on. And that was one of them. And the second one was I remember I brought Diamond Strawberry. She wasn't real big, but she was on Love and
She
Hip
was big
Hop.
enough
But
time for Love and Hip Hop.
yeah, I was nervous. I remember putting in my own money. I had dreams that I was not going to pick her up at the airport at the right time, or nobody was going to show up. But I think that's when you on the cusp of winning when you're nervous because you don't have no real stakes involved. You're not going to have those feelings of being excited but nervous. And when you feeling them is feelings of you living, you're excited.
And so part of like I know you revamped the Galaxy, like they have like bomb food now, lobster tails, all types of stuff going on. Was it important for you to like revamp Homewood so people could stop thinking of Homewood as a scary place to come party?
Yeah, definitely. We have a chef now, so his name is Chef Dre. He takes all the credit for the
Shout out
bomb
Chef
food.
Dre.
Definitely Dre the chef on Instagram. But yeah, it was important. When I took over, the Galaxy was an older bar. So my dad was older. He knew how to do an older school happy hour, and I didn't know what older people want, but I knew what my age group wanted. So I just started implementing that after 9 o'clock, and we started getting a younger crowd, and we went from there. I don't think you need to try to be nobody else. If you know what your target audience wants and you just hit that, there is a market for every type of entertainment. So you have to know what you do and try and do it well.
Yeah, definitely. Because the Galaxy has really been like popping since the whole like revamp like thing. I've been there a couple times myself. You guys are doing shows, letting artists showcase their music. You guys now have an upstairs. About to start throwing parties there. Shout out Grandma. Make sure y'all look out for the next events.
Right.
And what events do you have coming up next?
We have Jim Jones coming up this Thursday. Actually, since we're on live now, we got 12 birthday parties tonight. Little Rose group are playing. Um, this Thursday, we have Jim Jones. Shout out to I'm On You. He runs Secrets, actually, so let me shout him out after party there. My birthday's June 22nd. We got Aisha Diaz coming. And we got a lot of things coming up. But
And you said you own Secrets too?
yeah. Well, we own the building, but my partner, I'm On You. I grew up with him, and it's nice to be able to do business with your friends. Like he definitely gave that place new life. Him and Shop Brown Sugar. So we just trying to meet up with like mans that's trying to do good business.
That's the key, man. And what's next for you? Like, or do you see yourself doing events outside of Pittsburgh with Wildlife Productions?
Yeah, me and Dion actually we own Blue. Well, we own partnerships in Blue Diamond Vodka. I don't know where the camera is. But by the same token, excuse me. Yeah, we own stakes in that. So we've done release parties in other cities with the liquor and with Juicy J and Day Day. So we've done other things with artists. So right now I'm investing in different things, but before I look too forward, I just want to utilize everything I got. Like we're working on sandwich shop in the front of the Galaxy. It'll be open up next week, the week after. We have a whole second floor of the Galaxy that we're trying to do hat and stuff on as far as banquets. And, we got next door going. So I do want to do a lot of other stuff. And eventually it will go from Lil D to Derek Jr. or something else. But right now in the entertainment business, I'm just trying to, maximize on the space we already have before we do something else.
Yeah, you're doing a good job at that.
Thank you.
And last question. What advice would you give to young entrepreneurs who are looking to start their own avenue?
First advice I'm gonna tell them is holla at me. You know what I mean? I'm on Wildlife Productions. You can get my phone or come to the Galaxy because I think that that's influential. I think we got to share information. And the biggest thing we don't be knowing is about our credit, is about a paper trail, is about how to get our credit good. It's not that hard. So first of all, just make sure you get with somebody who can get your credit right. Make sure you're saving your money and make sure you're doing something you love. Like I want to refer back and bring it full circle to blankflat.com.
Yeah.
I mean, when she said that she knew that she didn't want to work for nobody else and she wanted to do her own thing, that's when the minute you know, you have to act on that. Like her website wasn't the best, but she took a step out there. And that's what I did. I didn't know everybody in the city. I was stepping on people's toes, but I tried to do good business and I put myself out there. And, I feel like you could do business and feel good about it. Like the club atmosphere has a bad stigma around it, especially in Homewood. So one of the things I feel good about is making people feel safe to party in Homewood. And the second thing I feel good is I get enjoyment out of my job. When our bartenders, shout out to the Galaxy girls, when they're making money and they're raising their family and we got security and cooks and promoters and hosts all getting paid out of this venue. So people are raising their family, people that's having a party or happy, they're saying, thank you, I had a good time. That makes me feel good. I'm making money, but I'm making other people feel good. And we do drives and things as well.
Make sure y'all look out for the next events, which Thursday, Jim Jones, and you said your birthday party is what day?
June 22nd.
June 22nd. And what's your social media so they can follow you?
Wildlife Productions, Galaxy Lounge, Galaxy Girls.
Yeah, make sure y'all check out the lobster toes too. So we're gonna get into these current topics. I wanted to get you guys' opinions. So don't be shy. You can give your honest opinion. There's nobody filtering this. So first we're gonna get into the music that's been released this past week, videos, stuff like that. My first video is Rita Ora, Girls Future, and Cardi B, BB, and Charlie XCX. Now the video just basically, the video and the song, I mean, the title's called Girls, so I mean, you can draw from that. But basically, they're just talking about how they'd rather kiss a girl than a guy. And Cardi B actually kisses a girl in the video. I don't know if that's considered cheating or not. No, I'm just playing. That's part of her job. But I didn't know Cardi B liked girls. But basically what I'm getting from that is there's like a few songs out right now that are insinuating like girl on girl, basically. So like, what are you guys' take on that? As far as like, do you think it's a new trend? Like, I mean, I know like there's been, lesbianism and all that stuff, but now they're like happy to let it out and they're not holding back anything. And I think like all the girls are gonna start liking girls now. I think they're trying to kick you guys out the picture.
I feel like you said, it kind of started a while ago, and I feel like on television they're like putting it in our face like so much as far as just people's sexuality. I don't have a problem with it. And in their case with the video, it's art. It's different when it's like a TV show or something like that. So
I think they did it to probably get a reaction out of people. Yeah. What you think?
We're talking about
it.
Well, I know two things about it. One is you're not going to get the LGBT community against me. So I want everybody to do what they want to do.
Of course.
And the second thing, I don't know, it's entertainment. I think people's going to capitalize. You got to remember it's a business, right? Yeah. So there's a business, there's a market for that type of thing. So you don't alienate the straight market when you do that. So I think you're capturing all of it. Right. I don't think she's bad. I think she did it to capture the market, and I'm cool with it. Yeah, but I have a question I want to ask y'all, because I do have a question while we're on this topic. Yeah. Do you think that it's a fad now for more people to be same sex, or do you think it's always been there, but now it's just now it's okay to come out? Do you think
that's what I think. I think because Janelle Monáe, I kind of think she broke the ice with coming out with the bisexuality because she has a whole album that
I
speaks
didn't know
on.
that.
Yeah, she has a and if you she has like a short film where she has a
I love
girlfriend and a
Janelle Monáe.
boyfriend the whole time. So I think she gave the LGBT community like the voice to be able to be out there and like be proud of who they are. I like it, you know.
Ellen as well.
That and then Kalani has a song with Haley talking about what I need, and that's about girl on girl as well. So it's like I think we're just moving to a time now where people are accepting themselves and accepting other people for who they are. I think we need that rather than this stereotype of what everybody's supposed to be and what society says you're supposed to be. I think the world will be better once everybody is free and able to be them and just love everybody. Like we're supposed to love everybody. That's how I feel about that situation.
Definitely.
How about you?
Well, not.
just gonna let it go.
Me myself, I'm bisexual. I came out when I was in high school, which was back in like 2007. It wasn't very popular then. I used to have a lot of girls on the low, like, heard about it, like, yeah, don't tell nobody. But yeah, so like people didn't want to put it out there back then. Now, back to his question, I do feel like people are more comfortable now, and they just been.
So you think it's been that way? People are just more comfortable
yeah,
now.
Definitely.
Okay.
It was a touchy a subject to come out with a song speaking about like sexuality. Like that's touchy, especially for people who don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
There are some girls though who do it for like the popularity thing, as far as like threesomes and stuff like that, or to keep their boyfriend, but they're not really into girls. So you have that too. You know what I mean? Trying to impress. I know that's crazy.
There's some that's true to this, and some of y'all that's new to this. Chris Brown releases Hope You Do video. I'm a big Chris Brown fan. I listened to all 45 tracks. I love all 45 of them. So, I loved watching this video. Have you guys seen the video?
I cannot say that I did.
What's the song again?
Hope You Do. Chris Brown. Okay, so you remember his popping video? Like the old suits and the hats. So it's kind of like that, but it's like a hyped up 2018 extra upgraded Transformers version. Okay. Definitely. It's like you guys definitely have to check it out. Make sure y'all go check out Chris Brown. Next. Oh, forgot to tell y'all, by the way. He will be in Burgerstown July 22nd on tour. So make sure y'all go check him out. As well as Wiz Khalifa, July 28th. Go check him out. Pittsburgh's own. Shout out to Wiz, Taylor Gang or Die. How we do. TDE also. KeyBank they will be at the KeyBank Pavilion June 16th next weekend. That means Kendrick, J-Rock, SZA, all them good people. Make sure y'all go check them out. It's gonna be popping this summer in the Berg. So if y'all haven't been to Pittsburgh, y'all might want to take a trip this summer because there's a lot of things going on, especially with the gentrification going on. There's a lot of stuff actually happening. There's a lot of more things to do now. So
book an appointment with me if you're coming.
And that too. Book an appointment. Book a party. Come check out the Galaxy. Come check out Secrets while y'all in town.
And while we on gentrification, if y'all think y'all getting them buildings, I need a nice bed. Come holler at me.
Okay.
Holler at me. Real estate. That's something else we should look into. The next, you guys, are you familiar with the internet? It's like they're a band. You guys don't know?
No, what's wrong?
The internet.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the internet.
Okay. So they have a new song out right now called Come Over. The video just dropped. They're number 12 trending on YouTube. Check them out. It's like a living single type of vibe. You guys don't know about the internet. They're I want to say hippies, but they're just these universal musicians, and their type of genre of music is different and it's chill. And I don't think it's anything that anybody can get with. You would definitely have to check it out. And Sid, she likes girls, so it makes it even doper because she sings to women, and her voice is so mellow. It make me think about giving her a try. But on to the next one. Kevin Gates has a video. Let Us Sing. Did you see that? You guys Kevin Gates fan?
Yeah, I like Kevin.
Have you seen Let Us Sing?
No, I haven't. He has a new album out, doesn't he?
Yes.
But what platform was it on? Because it wasn't on Tidal. It's on Apple. Man, I've been trying to get rid of Apple to watch Tidal. I don't know how to get rid of Apple if I got an iPhone.
I had to. You can actually delete the app.
All right, but
I like before you couldn't delete the music app. You can actually delete it now. I deleted mine.
I'm Team Tidal, but I like Kevin Gates too.
I'm Apple Music except for when I gotta pay. But next, you guys familiar with Gorillaz? All right, so
you're making me feel like.
And I'm into music.
Real
I be trying to see.
Gorillaz, they're really old. They're like a cartoon. They're an anime like band. Like and like all their videos are like anime. Oh my god, they've been around forever.
I bet we check it out when we
yes, Gorillaz. Check it out. They have a new album coming out. They have Jack Black in the video.
That's my
He's
man.
playing a guitar. So
nice.
yeah, you guys check it out. Check it out. I like weird stuff, y'all. And the point of the current is to like bring stuff to light that people don't really know about. So like, I like weird stuff.
There's this song on Kiss in the Middle. I don't know who sing it, but I like it when it come on. You know how it goes?
Kiss in the Middle, no.
Oh, it's in the middle. Not on Kiss FM.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kiss on the middle?
I don't know how
in the
it's
middle.
called. No, Kiss FM, and the song is called In the Middle. It's one of those songs.
In the middle.
Yeah.
In the middle.
See,
what?
you don't know that one. We
in
even.
The middle of what? Yeah, we even. And what's next? Oh, so now we're gonna move on to the entertainment and stuff like that. That was the music. Like I said, go check it out.
So you're not gonna bring up Drake and Pusha T?
We talked about that last week. You know, I'm so sick of this Drake and Pusha T. I love Drake, and I feel like he's a strategic person, and I feel like he's not going to just drop a diss if he's not about to make money off of it. So I feel like that I'm upset was a response to anyone. But how you feel?
Drake and Pusha beef. We ain't gonna touch on it. You touched on it last week.
No, we can keep it going because they still talking about it on social media, so that's still current apparently.
I mean, Pusha's up right now. You know, I'm not gonna spend too much time. I definitely think Pusha's up. I thought he baited Drake. I thought Drake took the bait and responded well because Drake's approach to me, in my opinion, was how you gonna talk about me ghostwriting when I write for your boss and who are you? That was his whole attitude over a lot of nice rhymes. So I felt that. But Pusha said, put ghostwriting aside. Let's have a heart-to-heart with your pride. And as he proceeds to talk about you having a baby that you don't talk about, and you brought up my fiance. Who did you choose as your Beyonce? A porn star, you know. So them were type of things you'll get clowned on. And you know, I thought Pusha went a little bit. You know, I thought it's personal. But other music thing we're gonna bring up Kanye's album.
You like it? I like it.
I like Zaytoven's album. Let's throw that in there too.
I haven't listened to Zaytoven, but I have listened to a couple of Kanye's songs. I like it, but I just don't feel like he's doing mediocre work. Like, I'm just not going to accept his mediocrity. If that's even a word.
I did, and I like it.
You like it? I like it too, yo. What do you like about?
I don't like it. I just say he's being mediocre.
What do you like about the Kanye album?
I like that it's raw. I like how he addresses his feelings as far as people looking at him like, oh, he's went crazy and stuff like that. He gives us a look inside of his mind a little bit. I like the line where he talks about he loves himself more than he loves
anyone else.
You know what I mean? So yeah, there's just a lot of stuff.
He talks about how females love him on and off drugs. And,
that's yikes.
Yeah.
Which Drake wrote the whole.
Really?
Yeah, Drake wrote the and didn't get a credit. And Kanye didn't give him a credit for that. Yeah. I like about it, if I could say, and we can go on out. I just music. I like that it's different, you know, because everything to me sounds like the 808 drums, the trap beats. Everybody sounds like the Migos to me. So for him to be soulful and bring the samples back in, and you know, that's what I liked about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he's back doing music.
He opens up like mental illness too, and I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
Yeah,
that's a struggle
in
our community,
right?
Especially not to speak on everybody. Just tell you to either they just tell you bipolar or they tell you to shut up and move on and deal with it.
And it makes it okay. It's like, all right.
It's okay to be crazy, everybody. It's okay. Everybody's crazy. Just deal with it. Accept yourself. Accept everybody else.
In this social media world where everything has to be perfect,
right?
It's okay to.
Nothing is perfect. No one's perfect. That girl that you see on that cover, that's not even her body. That's Photoshop. So think about that next time you try to be perfect. Next topic. Dej Loaf is paying for everyone's same-sex marriage license today in NYC. It's in tribute to releasing her single called Liberated. So you remember how when she first came out, how everybody was like, oh, she likes girls. And she's like, no, I like dudes. Now she's saying that she likes girls now? She's saying like, is she being open now, telling the truth? Y'all feel like she's
Well,
telling the truth?
I don't remember her ever saying she didn't like girls.
She had an interview that said
Did she
like,
really?
yes, when she first
She had on
came
that
out.
white coat or
That's
something.
what
It was
she
Vlad. It was BJ Vlad, I think.
And when she first
She
came
really
out.
said that?
Yes, she said she liked guys and she was.
That's when she was getting dick down at the time.
That Dirk.
Yeah.
But Dirk, this is what I don't understand. Was their relationship even real? Because Dirk came out with that India song talking about having been in relationships in 2009. So I was like, wasn't they together after 2009?
I was thinking that too.
Like every time I heard that song, I just be like, but I kind of knew they were. It was like a publicity thing.
When
I
she
never
came out,
thought
she was young. I feel like she might have been a little bit confused, and she's just bi.
And you never knew what
Yeah.
like her people were telling her like you can't, just.
And I think
this
couples
image.
were in, like Meek Mill and Nicki, and
Yeah.
everybody see Jay and
But that was an
Beyonce,
odd
Chris and-
couple though. I never thought they looked right together ever. Like I just always knew it was like
When
not
she
real.
dated Jack Lee, they made like a hella songs.
They made
together.
hella songs, but I don't know if they're dating. Honestly, I
Jack
never
Leach
looked
is
into.
a gangster. He's always getting arrested on Instagram. I don't know if y'all
Yeah, for
He's
he
the
was
hardest
pulled over for
R&B
weed,
guy.
like,
He's the hardest R&B dude out right now.
the shortest, hardest R&B
Yeah.
guy. He's like a mini
Oh my
Wayne
God.
singer wise, but yeah, he
That's
just
a
got stopped for
perfect
some what mini
It's a
Wayne.
Wayne.
Oh.
It's a freaking Wayne. So if you guys watch Atlanta, I'm a big Atlanta fan. Childish Gambino, because I'm just a big Childish Gambino fan. FX just announced that they are going to do a season 3 of Atlanta. If you guys don't know, Atlanta has won an Emmy for Best Comedy. He won an award for, what was it? For Outstanding Leading Actor, even though he's also the writer. You watch Atlanta?
That's my show.
That's
I watched
your-
every episode. I like Atlanta a lot.
Yeah, Robin season was like, I know you. I'm sorry. I know you're not really too familiar
Get into
with
it.
Atlanta,
It's
but
all right.
Robin
I'm gonna
season
go
2
binge
was
watch
like
So Childish Gambino is actually his music name, so we're gonna call him Donald Glover.
Donald Glover. I'm sorry.
No, because
We're
when he's
not-
a writer,
yeah,
Donald
he's
Glover, and
right.
he's the writer, and his brother helps him write that
I know
show
that.
and producer and stuff. I watched the credits.
It's like watching real life on TV.
I heard it was
Like,
dope. I
it's
don't
really dope.
pay for cable anymore.
I hear that.
I'm Netflix, Fire Stick.
It's on
apps.
Fire Stick.
I don't
It's on FX. You might be
Okay,
Yeah, it's on
I
FX.
got it.
It's on
I got
FX.
okay.
Definitely check it out.
because
That
cable was
connects-
outrageously high.
Listen,
Yeah. Who even has cable anymore? There's
Yeah.
Fire Stick.
So if you don't have
Okay.
cable, you still have to pay for internet, though, right?
Right, but it's like way cheaper.
So internet's about $100.
With all the apps and stuff I paid for, it still comes in like so much cheaper.
My cables and my internet and phone is $310 a month. But I have everything, but I pay $310 every month.
What company is that?
I got Xfinity, but I got like 5 receivers. I got the works, the shebang, but it's shit's
You
high.
better have all that. You better have the
Shit's
shebang.
it's high. I don't-
He's getting money. I gotta open up Blink Fly Academy before I can afford
No.
cable again.
we pick what we pay for. I felt like when I grew up, I had cable, and it's gotten high, and I feel like if I don't have cable, I gotta try a month without it. Maybe I can see I don't need it.
Yeah, get Fire Stick. You're really like, what do I need cable for? Like
But-
you have everything.
But as far as Atlanta, he's real good. He's a good actor, musician. Donald Glover's killing the game.
He's definitely cool.
It's nice because even the guy who plays the rapper Paperboy, I didn't know. I think he's from London. I think he went to Harvard, and I think that he was into
He did.
he was into what am I trying to say? Broadway. He was in a Broadway acting. So the part that he
Wow.
plays, you would never think
No.
that he's a Harvard student. So it's breaking a lot of
He's more of a fan than
stereotypes.
me. Like, dang, I didn't even know all that.
Oh, he's breaking a lot of stereotypes, and Donald Glover's dope. Yeah, he's dope.
Speaking of dopeness, so did you guys hear that Ziggy Marley is supposed to be spearheading a Bob Marley biopic collab with Paramount Pictures?
Dope.
Yeah. They're working on it now. I guess like the big deal is like who's going to play Bob Marley. Like,
I think his son.
I was
Is
gonna
Ziggy
say,
the
Why
one that
not?
played? Who played and shot as the who was that?
that was
The one who
Damien.
was the-
I thought that was
That was Damien.
That wasn't
wasn't it? It wasn't.
Yeah, shot as the one who lived at the end. His son.
I promise
Google.
it had to have been.
But
Yeah.
see, the only thing about that is if he played it, the one who's in shot as, he would have to lose some of his weight and muscle mass because Bob Marley wasn't real
Yeah.
bulky.
really.
So he would have to go on a 50 Cent diet and lose all that weight.
Yeah,
But
would
I
be
think
so
that would
dope.
be dope. I mean, Bob Marley, what?
It was Kai Money. Kamani Marley.
Kamani. One thing I think is real dope about Bob is that he would charge Americans and Europeans, like when he do the concerts, be like couple $1 million to book it, and then they would promote it. But then he would go back to Jamaica and do all of the shows for free. So he actually looked out for his people. He would charge Americans, Europeans, everywhere a whole lot of money, but he would come back and he would do all the shows in Jamaica for free.
I wish Wiz would do that for Pittsburgh. We would love to see those.
Baby steps, half price.
Message.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I definitely look forward to that. I can't wait to see who's actually going to play Bob Marley. It should be one of his sons. So if y'all watching, it should be one of y'all. Shout him out. Next. So, Black Excellence. A woman by the name of Melody Hubson will be vice chairman. Well, chair. You can't say man because she's a woman. Vice chair at Starbucks chain, and Chairman Howard Schultz steps down at the end of this month. Now, some people are saying that they're only doing this because of the big controversy that they did when they kicked the two males out with the police and everything. Me personally, even if that was the case, I don't care. She's about to be chair. A Black woman's going to be chair of Starbucks. So, like, we're winning either way.
Yeah.
I feel like. How do you feel about that?
I think obviously it's dope that she's going to be chair. I don't feel like it probably had anything to do with that situation. They handle it pretty good.
They handle it
like, you know what I mean? So, and it's probably because they knew that they were already gearing up for her. Those things seem like it takes time. So it probably was in the works before that even happened.
Yeah, they didn't just wake up like,
yeah.
I think she's been
and
working.
That's probably why they handled it the way that they did.
I'm sure she's been working.
Yeah.
I think, I'm sorry. I think it's a smart move. I mean, because you would want to do that. You don't want to alienate the Black people. My two questions would just be: would the employees who did that to the Black people, did they get fired? And Schultz stepping down. I mean, who knows what that contract's like? Is he really stepping down? Is he really still making the money and putting her on top? And I don't mind because it's still good that that she's being. That's just, to me, that's my question. I would want to know.
Definitely. Well, congratulations, Melody Hubson. We look forward to your newfound position, and hopefully it will put a lot of other melanated people in higher positions as well, motivate them to want to be better, and want to be more than employees. Next. Kevin Durant paid for 4 students' first year at college.
That's good.
We have a lot of stories where celebrities are doing like charitable things for people other than just, donating to charity, or they're actually taking like a stand, actually making a change in people's lives. Don't go back to Drake.
Wait, real quick. What's the woman's name who just became Starbucks? Melody Hudson. All right, while we're on that, let's add Virgil Abloh. He just was nominated the head of Louis Vuitton.
Oh.
I like that. I like what Louis and Burberry's doing with their new lines. Right. Of Off-White. Yup, that color that he made at Nike. What? Did he make that at Nike? So shout out to Virgil Abloh. And we can't say him without saying he worked with Donda with Kanye West. So when everybody was keeping Kanye out, they kind of took his style. Everything got holes in it now. That's Kanye's style. They took all his workers and promoted them and didn't. So I just wanted to put that out there. Virgil Abloh, shout out. Kanye West, shout out. They'll keep you down and then take your style in a minute and tell you crazy.
And that's probably why Kanye was going more crazy.
I don't get that.
Because he knew they were stealing his shit.
Exactly.
And if you remember, you're 28. I'm sorry, your age and all that. But I'm a little older. I'll be 31, party at the Galaxy, June 22nd. But I was going to say, I remember like when we were in high school, I don't know how old you guys is, but Louis Vuitton and Burberry wasn't really all in like that. I remember K-Swiss, Polo, Nike, everything had its run. Kanye West came in with the backpacks, with the Louis Vuitton. He really, he earned that deal if nobody earned it, because nobody started wearing all that designer. I thought he was the first one. Yeah, I seen that too. So we trying to get our just due. Shout out Dapper Dan.
Shout out Dapper Dan.
By way of Steve Stout. Steve Stout has something to do with that deal.
I'm not familiar with none of that. I'm not I've never been into labels. I like local designers. I prefer to wear people who I know's clothing, who's worked hard to make their clothing with their own hands, who I know the money's going to go to them and their family.
I'm with that.
But also, you know, I'm not a hater either. So shout out to all that good stuff he just said, and to that person who got that off white and them holes in the clothes.
Virgil will blow.
Virgil blows. There we go. There we go. We're going to end this show with our last subject. Lil Wayne. Finally.
They put some respect on his name.
Finally put respect on his name. He wins his settlement over $10 million. Now, $10 million was like the minimum.
It was
like,
8 figures.
It was eight figures, but it was over $10 million.
Anywhere
so
between
we'll say that.
10 and 99.
Yeah, what he said. And his Carter 5 will be released with Universal. So, guys, guess who's coming back? I mean, I know you young bucks probably don't really know too much about Lil Wayne, because like when he said this, like when we were growing up, Lil Wayne was like the best rapper alive.
Girl.
So like now, I don't know these new rappers or whatever, but to me, he's still the best rapper alive. So he just had he had some things holding him back, but you know, he ain't holding back no more. So he back and he about to be Lil Wayne all over again.
I just hope he probably did it because it's been a while.
I hope
Yeah,
I hope
not
he's
the
not
same
the
album.
same
Yeah.
stuff as when he started this. Problem.
Agreed.
So what do you guys think is going to come out of this now that he's like free?
We'll probably see more of him. I feel like he's taken a back seat since all this mess kind of happened. I'll be interested to see how relevant he still is, you know, because with all the new artists and stuff like that.
Do, yeah.
I'm happy for him that everything got settled. That was ridiculous.
I agree with everything she just said. I don't want to see the same album that he has. I hope he redoes it. I'm happy to see him, and it's going to be interesting to see how the new people take him.
Mm-hmm.
My only question was, when everybody was putting Baby to the fire, I just want to know, why don't nobody ever hold Slim accountable? Because Baby and Slim are 50-50 at the top, and Slim is the older brother. I think a lot of times when people bash Birdman and make songs about him, nobody never says nothing about Slim. And I think he's influential in not paying a lot of them artists like Juvie, Manny. I don't think Birdman's
he's probably the most influential.
Birdman's the face of it.
Exactly.
That's probably why.
But you know, the guy behind the scenes is always most influential. Sometimes I think Birdman is the face. I just want to know Slim. He got some answers.
That's what I mean. Slim is more influential, but he's not at the forefront, so people probably forget to mention.
Right.
Always thinking baby.
And that's so messed up because they probably arguing behind the scenes.
Right.
Honestly, I think Birdman would want to pay Wayne if he had the money. I think Slim be like, no.
Because you know, Birdman came out with a couple like in between this process, Birdman had like said stuff on social media about like how he missed Wayne and all the other stuff. So maybe like it really didn't have to do with him. Maybe it had to do with Slim. We don't really know because we weren't there. However, I do feel like Baby's sick right now because he lost his. I think he tried to make Jacquees the R&B Lil Wayne, but nobody can ever replace Lil Wayne. Like Lil Wayne will always just be Lil Wayne. Like
he has a roster though. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he definitely will be fine. I'm excited to see how he implements his art into today's times and today's sound and like the trends and like what's going on, because like Lil Wayne, he's just Wayne. Like I don't know how to even explain like he's crazy. He's creative and he's dope. Like the shit that comes out of his mouth, he can say the same thing 100 times different ways. Like what other artists could do that? But so that was our current topics for the day. I appreciate you guys giving your input and giving us that exclusive interview today. You guys make sure you tune in or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Grandma Worldwide Radio, and make sure you download our app on the Google Play Store, Grandma Worldwide Radio, and on the Apple Store. The Apple Store, GMWW Radio. Our website, GrandmaWorldwideRadio.com.
That's a tongue twister.
It is. Grandma Worldwide Radio. Yes, it is. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, Yasamen the Empress. YASAMEN the Empress. And catch me every Friday at 5 p.m. The Current as we get into all the juicy gossip. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Enjoy your weekend.
Have a good one.